All right, everybody. Jonathan here, back looking at Nintendo Switch games that came out, uh, published by Nintendo, first party titles, and just want to take a look at them uh, across the ages and see what kinds of uh, games Nintendo put out and kind of give a little bit of my thoughts. And so, this is an opportunity where I just want to talk through them. And okay, be right back again. And so I'm gonna probably not linger on too many games because a lot has been said about them. Okay, but what I might highlight is some really special games. Um, it's easy to say that the Nintendo Switch started off with a banger because it did. A game that really defined a generation, really defined a console, the console hybrid notion of what it meant to play the Nintendo Switch. Really, just probably one of um, you know surprisingly sought after games, and that's Snipper Clips. Like honestly, like so much fun. Snipper Clips. No, it actually was a good game. Was fun. I couldn't tell you the last time I played it. I have it. I think I actually bought it digitally. But I have Snipper Clips, or maybe I have it physically because I think I got it when it first came out, and I don't think there was an eShop at the launch. Pretty sure there wasn't. But no, in all seriousness, um, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. A lot has been said about that game, and I don't think I need to say too much about it other than I still remember when I got my Nintendo Switch. Lee actually didn't know. My wife didn't know that I was getting it. I had worked at a co-working facility, had it delivered there, had it all planned out, had it delivered there, had it charged up, ready to go. Went home, sat down on the bed, and started up the game, and it just um you know you walk out onto the Great Plateau and you knew you were in for a treat. And it really reminded me of the S- SNES and NES Zelda games, my first Zelda games, on Nintendo hardware, and just really enjoyed them. But again, a lot has been said about Breath of the Wild, and just a game changer. Never played 1-2 Switch. I've heard mixed emotions and feelings about it, but I can't say anything about it because I've never played it. Snipper Clips, in all seriousness, is a fun party game. If you ever want to, have fun playing a really simple game that's got a simple premise, kind of laugh a lot. Both there's puzzle game aspect of it and kind of rotating your characters and trying to line everything up and cut just right and think spatially, as well as just some party games. It's a lot of fun. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So shortly after the Switch launched in March of 2017, uh, Nintendo gave us a remixed version, or repackaged version of Mario Kart 8 in the deluxe version, and they continuously added racetracks to it, which were a lot of fun. Always great to jump into a track. Always great to see new tracks launching and just being able to have fun with those. Also enjoyed just playing with a lot of people and being able to jump right in, to a match, you know, singles, doubles, quadruples. Recently had some tournaments with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Still have a lot of fun, even though Justin keeps winning. I do. I did play Arms in the beginning. Played it a lot. Really enjoyed it. Um, it was fine for what it was when I got it. Feel like because you can use the buttons to play the game, but physically swinging the Joy-Con and punching was a lot of fun. Definitely one to pick back up if you can. Oh, Nintendo Switch Online app. So I guess it wasn't until July until we got Nintendo Switch Online. which I'm not quite sure then how these games worked prior to that. I can't remember how the online features worked prior to the app coming out. But once the app did hit, people could chat. I think through it, voice chat was a thing. But again, maybe not right away. I don't know. A little foggy on that one. Couldn't tell you the last time I actually opened up the Switch Online app. So yeah, Splatoon 2, continuation of the Splatoon series. Great game, great multiplayer, a lot of fun. I think my one regret with this one is that I didn't put a lot of time into the single player. Just really jumped right into the multiplayer, and probably actually never completed the story. Now that I think about it, but played countless hours. Eventually, both of my daughters ended up getting Switches, and so we would play Splatoon 2 together, at least one of my daughters and I. So I really enjoyed that one. Never played Flip Fours, don't even know anything about it. Never played Pokken Tournament DX either. I think I played the demo, but never got into that game. Never got into that series. Fire Emblem Warriors is another one that I'm kind of blind on. I'm not really a turn-based fighter, and there was not much that really intrigued me about the Fire Emblem series. But this is the Warriors one, so I guess this is like the Miso games. I think it's pronounced. Uh, Not much there either that really interests me. I did play the Zelda Hyrule Warriors game and the Age of Calamity um, game, but we'll see those later. Wasn't until October until the system got Super Mario Odyssey, and that was again a great game when it came out. Um, and I feel like this is where Nintendo really showed what the Switch was capable of. Now they did give us a two-player like Cappy mode. I forget if that was at launch. That might have been a little bit later, but um, really just some neat level design, characters being able to absorb their powers and become, the frog or the dinosaur, or the T Rex, different stuff there. Really enjoyed that. I'm gonna skip over Animal Crossing Pocket Game because RIP. Next published game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Again, another blind spot for me. Probably should play these sometime. Dragon Quest Builders. Now, not Nintendo developed, but they published it. Really great game. If you like Minecraft, I would totally recommend getting this game because it is fabulous. The Bayonetta series is a blind spot for me. Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming out on the Switch um, in 2018. I've heard some good things about them. I've played some of one, I believe, on the Xbox, but never really got into that series. And maybe it's one I'll pick up eventually. Still can't believe it's $49.99. Actually, can't believe. Let's go back down. Breath of the Wild currently $59.99. Come on, Nintendo. I those games do go on sale from time to time. I've played some of Star Allies. Never really got into the series, but I think I played the demo and maybe like borrowed it from a friend or played from a friend. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, another great game. Donkey Kong, fun times, good stuff. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, great game, fun times. A lot of chaos on the screen, a lot of slowdown too. This one definitely suffers from the Switch's hardware or lack thereof. Uh, Pokemon Quest, it's free. Maybe I should download it. Never got into that series. Sushi Strikers, heard some good things about this one. Never got into it. Um, Not sure I've heard, anything bad about it. Just never really was on my radar. Mario Tennis Aces. It's a game that has tennis in it. I bought it. I bought it. I think I played it for like 4 hours. I don't know that I've played it longer than that. Um, but it can be fun. I think this is one of those ones that really, if you have a group of people, 4 player or 2 player even, bunch of humans around, that's a good one to play. Captain Toad Tracker. If you have not played this one, I recommend it. It is really good. Um, Physical version is sold out. The digital is $27.99. I would recommend getting this one. It's a lot of fun. Uh, Play as Toad and walk around these dioramas, solving some puzzles. Good times. Go Vacation. Never played that one. Looked fun, just never got it. Maybe someday, but it's not like ooh, must play it. NES, Nintendo Switch Online's NES games. Uh, they're fun. NES is hard because there's a period where some of the games just aren't great, and then I feel like there's some really good hidden gems, and you'll find them, and you'll find both type there. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Again, blind spot for me. Can't say much about it. Super Mario Party, a good one. Not the best. Definitely not the best. But, a little over a year and a half into the Switch's life cycle and finally got a Mario Party. So great four-player game. Again, not the best one on the system. Never played World's End with You, another Square game that's published by Nintendo. I did get one of these, Pokemon Eevee, I believe. I started playing it, and I was talking to um, one of the college students, and um, kind of made me think maybe I should get back into it. So I'll have to look for it. I don't know. Maybe it's at school. Do we want to talk about Smash Brothers? Of course, we want to talk about Smash Brothers. Everyone is here. Everyone's in Smash. Definitely still one of the games I play on the weekly. Played at the club a lot with the esports kids, students, and really enjoy that one. Go to tournaments for it still. Hard to believe, December 7th, 2018. That was when that one came out. Man, seems that is so long ago, but it's still a very good game. And they kept a lot of DLC characters going through the life cycle there of that. Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. I think I played the Wii U version, but I don't think I ever played the Switch Deluxe version. Um, Side-scrolling Mario's are like either really hit or miss for me, and I'm not 100% sure like how I feel with this one. I think when they started doing like the four-player stuff, I feel like the game design just really suffered because of that. Yeah. And I say that, and we're going to get to Wonder at some point, and that's the totally opposite for me. Tetris 99. I know a few students that still play this one regularly, and I play it every once in a while, mostly for the different backgrounds. But I don't really get into the competition of it all. I do have a couple Tetris 99 wins. But overall, it's Tetris. It's a good game. Yoshi's Crafted World. So I think this is the first one that I'm coming to that I feel like is underrated for what it is, and I think this is a really fun game. It looks beautiful. The paper crafted worlds are neatly designed. They look cool the way the paper and the cardboard and the paper towel rolls or whatever, all that comes together in a beautiful, beautiful game. So if you haven't played it yet, I would definitely recommend playing it. If you can, pick it up. It's on a sale. Sale ends in the 60s. Box Boy and Box Girl. So published by Nintendo, but I don't think developed by Nintendo. Um, I played this one. I love it. It is a fun co-op game. I believe it's co-op. If not, you definitely have to juggle between like two characters, Box Boy and Box Girl, and excuse me, the creativity in the puzzles is so good. Cadence of Hyrule, blind spot for me. As a Zelda fan, a blind spot. But something about like the um, music beat, move to the beat aspect of it didn't really appeal to me. But who knows? Maybe I'd like it. Super Mario Maker 2, played it or have it, played it. You can build your own Mario levels, and it's fun. And there's a lot to it. I feel like they didn't support it as well as Mario Maker 1. I really enjoyed all the different skins that you could get in the game. And I feel like There are a lot of variety in terms of the versions of Mario that you can create levels for. But because you can't mix and match, you have to stay within one theme. Sometimes it can make it difficult, but it's still a great game. Dragon Quest Builders 2. So, developed by Square Enix, I believe, published by Nintendo. Probably my next pick for um, hidden under the radar style game. If you like Minecraft, I think Dragon Quest Builders is better. It's a great story, a lot to do, tons of hours in this game. Um, I really should replay that one. That one's a fun one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I have it. I actually won it from Too Many Games. I got it from one of the YouTubers that was there. Free game giveaway. Uh, Definitely need to get back into it. Um, Maybe that's one to play at club because this one has multiplayer and you jump in and jump out. Fire Emblem again, Blind Spot, but I've heard good things. Astral Chain, Blind Spot, I've heard good things. Very different, Nintendo published game, but I've heard good things. Kirby, Super Kirby Clash, I've downloaded it. I've played it. It's okay. It's a free to play game. It's fine. Super Nintendo Entertainment System Online. I'm not going to talk about this much, but again, brought some Super Nintendo classics to the mix. I really enjoy A Link to the Past. Played that a couple times on it. Um, F Zero. I don't know what other games I played on. Probably Super Mario World. I haven't played a lot on it, but there's some good games on there. Demon X Machina. I have no idea what this game even is. That is a blind spot. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Okay, 2019 now. So year two and a half of the Switch. This game remade one of my favorite Game Boy classic games uh, into kind of this new toyetic style, and I love this game. I played through it um, probably over the course of a few days. Just a really fun game, and I think I started a second time, and I think I made it all the way to the Windfish, and then I haven't gone back. But great game. uh, Mario Kart Tour. Never played it on iOS or Android, but it's Mario Kart and it's on tour. Ring Fit Adventure. So, fun fact: have the ring, but I don't have the game anymore because one of my kids lost it. But it was fun while I played. So I am kind of searching for a loose cartridge if anybody finds one and wants to sell it to me or donate it for good cause. Luigi's Mansion 3. This is my third pick for under the radar hidden gems. Not a lot of people talk about Luigi's Mansion 3, and I think this game deserves more respect than maybe what's given or what has been given in the past. And I really enjoy playing this one. Kind of want to start up again. So if anybody wants to be either Luigi or Guigi, I don't mind. I could share. Um, I'd love to play this one through again. The Stretchers. I think I have this one. I might have bought it. Um, but it's really like a two-player game. You can play it one player, um, but it's kind of awkward because you basically operate the right and left, or with the right and left Joy-Con, each of the paramedics that are trying to help people, and it's really hard when you're trying to do it all like just yourself. Pokemon Sword and Shield, Sword and Shield, Shield and Sword. Blind spot for me. I have not really played a Pokemon game since like Yellow, and I'm okay with that. Um, but yeah, those are games. Tokyo Mirage Session FE. I do not know anything about this game. Blind spot. Pokemon Home. Again, Pokemon stuff. Here's Mystery Dungeon. Blind spot for me. All right. Uh, Now we're up to when COVID hit. Um, I was actually prepared to help run tech for a conference that weekend that got canceled. And thankfully, I had Animal Crossing New Horizons to keep me busy. And I jumped into this game like every day, like everyone else. Joined up with a bunch of people, a bunch of friends, went to their islands, fished, uh, built a town, did all the things. I really enjoyed that game. Um, but I have not been to my island probably all year and a half, and my people probably think I'm dead. Good job. This was a digital release only, I believe. Maybe it came out physically eventually. Um, Heard good things about it. Small little Nintendo game. Developers having fun. Never played it. Can't say much about it. Xenoblade, again, haven't played it. Blind spot. Sorry. Um, so Anthony, when you say I have one, because of the delay, I have no idea what you're referring to. Maybe you have Ring Fit. Maybe that's the one. Maybe you have the One Piece. Maybe that's the one. Maybe you got one of the Xenoblade games. Maybe that's the one. I have no idea. Um, but you said you got one with your Switch and you have one. So I have no idea what you're talking about. So when this audio comes to your ears in the future, you can let me know. Okay, you have Ring Fit. Uh, well, if you have a cartridge to spare, let me know. But I have the ring, the one ring to rule them all. Clubhouse games, fun. There's a ton of games there. I think finding somebody that wants to sit down to a Switch and play like touch games on the Switch is sometimes hard for me. Um, but there's a lot of cool games in there. Can be challenging. Jump rope challenge. I didn't think you could download this anymore. Um, but maybe you can. I don't know. The link still says it opens. Let's see. Let me open a new tab. Can you still download it? This was that little like game where you just no thanks, free download. Huh. Where you just like jump rope and you try to like jump rope as much as you can using a pair of Joy-Con. Huh. Maybe we'll look into that. Maybe we'll download that. Pokemon Cafe Remix. I think I might have installed this, but I don't think I played it. Paper Mario the Origami King. I have it. I started it. Probably fell off of it about halfway through the game. Um, I don't I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I fell off because the game is okay or if I fell off because I got a different game and I just got onto that. Both both probably possibly are true. Both things. Kirby Fighters. That was a full like a $20 game. I don't remember. I do not remember this game. It's probably fun. 4 player. Is it like Smash Brothers but with Kirby? Hmm. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Okay, so I don't have this, but a friend of mine did, and I got to play it and set up tracks around his house, and it was a lot of fun. I will admit it was a lot of fun. Um, if you haven't ever played it, uh, I would try it out if you can. Part time UFO. I've been wanting to get this one. This is a like stacking shipping like you play as these little UFOs and you have to like I've seen some of the levels you fill the back of trucks and stuff with objects and you fill it up before, so it could go. It looks fun, and I think I might want to download that one. Be Still My Heart. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Okay, played Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. Pikmin 3 Deluxe bingo battles are so good. My wife and I have over 300 hours in Pikmin 3 Deluxe now, and most of that, if not all of that, is us playing bingo battles together. So definitely enjoy Pikmin 3 Deluxe. If you have not gotten into the Pikmin series, Pikmin 4 is probably a great place to start, but Pikmin 3, man, I don't want to say it has a better story, but its co-op is so good. If you ever get a chance to play it with someone else, once you start juggling the four captains between you, so two and two, um, it is just such a great game. Such a great game. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. So this takes place in the Zelda timeline before Tears of the Kingdom, I believe, and it leads into it, if I remember correctly. Um, or maybe it's a prequel altogether from Breath of the Wild. I actually forget. Anyways, the game is great. It's fun. I haven't beaten it. Should probably go back to it. Probably would jump into it and be like, okay, what was I doing? How do you do this? Uh, I think it has a two-player split screen. Um, I don't think I ever played it if it does have a two-player split screen or shared screen. Yeah, single system, two players. But it's a really good game. A lot of fun. Can't say much about Fitness Boxing 2, but I can about Fitness Boxing 3 when we get there. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So I played 3D World way back, but I got this game also from a YouTuber at Too Many Games. So I got it for free. I have it somewhere in this house. I think my daughters borrowed it, played it, beat it, and at some point I need to play it. Bravely Default 2, never played it. Blind Spot, New Pokemon Snap. It's a fine game. If you like taking pictures of Pokemon, chill game, super cool. I started it, haven't finished it. Again, probably bounced off it because I was just bored. Famicom Detective Club, the girl who stands behind, because she's behind in this picture. Maybe the next one she moves to the front. But anyways, Blind Spot, never played it. The Missing Air, Blind Spot, never played it. Metopia, Blind Spot, never played it. I can't believe a Metopia game is $50. That is wow. DC Supergirls Teen Power, have not played it. Don't plan on playing it. Game Builder Garage. I played the demos of this, and I really feel like this and the Labo stuff that they did is something I would love to get into. Just never got around to it. Mario Golf Super Rush. I don't think I've bought this one or played this one. I'm not really a Mario Golf person, but it's a fine thing. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So I played it originally on the Wii, and I bought this because I had vouchers that were running out. It was the only game on the vouchers at that time that interested me, that I was, wanting to play. Even had it in my favorite it, so I could actually remove that from my favorites because I have it, and I still haven't played it yet from getting the HD remastered version, and I used that voucher in like September, and it's now March. WarioWare get it together, blind spot for me. I've never really gotten into the WarioWare games. I don't know. Uh, awesome game, Metroid Dread. It's hard, at least it's hard for me. I'm not really like huge on the Metroid stuff, but Metroid Dread, really liked it. If you haven't played it, play it. I think I bought this one digitally, but it's a good game. Definitely a lot of fun. Nintendo 64 online, it's there. It's good. Sega Genesis online, it's there. It's got games. Mario Party Superstars. I forget if this one was better than the other one. I didn't get this one, but we haven't gotten to the best one yet. But I feel like Mario Party Superstars is okay. I could be wrong. Brilliant Diamond, Brilliant, and Shining Pearl. Haven't played them. Don't care to play them. Not really a Pokemon person. Sorry for all the Pokemon fans. Brain versus Brain. Haven't played this one. Did play Brain Age back on the DS. That was fun. It was fine. Um, didn't really appeal to me here. And then Legends Arceus. So really, these came out November 19th, and then this one came out January 28th. So like, hopefully you beat these, and then you got Arceus if you played this. Blind spot for me as well. Triangle Strategy, Blind Spot. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I don't want to call this one like a hidden gem. It's definitely a good game. Plus, you get to play as Carby. Um, it's fun. I definitely recommend it to anyone that likes kind of like chill, lighthearted games. It's a good one. Nintendo Switch Sports, fine game. I got it. I did not put a lot of time into it, so and I bought this pack with the leg strap add-on kind of thing, so $50. Um, Probably bowled a bit. I like bowling, badminton, and tennis. The others are fine. Mario Strikers Battle League. Played the demo. I might have also played this at a friend's house. It's a fine game. If you like soccer with like intense fire rules and power ups and stuff. Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes. Heard a lot of good stuff about this. Haven't played it. Blind Spot. Live Alive. Haven't played it. Blind Spot. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Haven't played it. Blind Spot. Xenoblade Chronicles is probably one that I should get into eventually. I just don't know when. Kirby's Dream Buffet. I played some of this when it was like free or like a demo weekend or something. It's fine. It's Kirby eating food and racing to the end. It's it's fine. Splatoon 3. I would call this one a hidden gem because I don't think a lot of people played it. At least not people that I know. Um, and I think this is one where Nintendo, because of how their different teams are split up, I think the Animal Crossing team and the Splatoon team, um, yeah, Carby, um, is bread. Yes. No, Carby is when Kirby eats a car. Have you played that one? It's a really good game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Anyways, Splatoon 3, tons of fun. I'd love to find like three competent players to form a team and go online. So if you know anyone or anyone else wants to join in, hit me up on the Discord. Find me, and we'll play. Again, Bayonetta, the Trinity Masquerade Edition or three, or just Bayonetta here. So that one's sold out. But blind spot for me. Scarlet Pokemon Violet. Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. Blind spots, blind spots, blind spots. Hey, if Kirby is one you haven't played, next time we're at club, well, maybe not the next time because that might be the March Madness, but you definitely have to try it out. You have to play it. It's a lot of fun. The co-op second player stuff is a little lame because you just play as like a Waddle Dee with a spear or whatever. Lame. But playing as Kirby is a lot of fun. Fire Emblem Engage, Blind Spot. Again, Fire Emblem series, never really got into it. Nintendo Switch game vouchers. I think over the course of the Nintendo Switch, I bought three of these. Pretty sure. I think I got Pikmin 4, Luigi's Mansion 3, the Zelda HD of Skyward Sword. I don't remember what else I got with them, but I know I got some games. So Nintendo might have gotten my money, but I got the little discount. Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced. I love the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. Haven't really played them on the Nintendo Switch Online, but I know there's some fun games on there. Metroid Prime Remastered. I started this game. I have it. I bought it. I paid $40 for it. I just got busy with other games, but I do want to get back into it. So maybe we'll stream that one. Everybody can yell at me and tell me where to go because it's a Metroid. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I played it. I think somebody brought it to club and I played it. I never owned it though. Bayonetta Origins. Again, Bayonetta. Blind Spot. The Origins are Blind Spot. Advance Wars 1 and 2. I played this back on the DS, but not the rebooted version on the Switch. They're okay games. I'm not really one for turn based strategy. And we are into 2023 now, so we're getting closer to the present. Tears of the Kingdom. All right, a lot has been said about this game, just like Breath of the Wild. I think everything that Tears of the Kingdom did to be better than Breath of the Wild in terms of how you moved around, how you had the multiple layers of the world. All that stuff was really great. Spent a lot of time in Tears of the Kingdom. Love it. Top tier, all puns intended, Nintendo Switch game. Pikmin 1 and 2. I actually got the bundle. Actually, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I had to review them. I don't know. But I got them. They're fun games. I don't feel like the digital like or the games remastered as well as it could be. I would love to see Pikmin 1 and 2 and 3 redone in the new Pikmin 4 style, but that is probably a Pikmin pipe dream. And I would rather Nintendo focus on a fifth new story. I don't oh man, I don't know. I would really love to see them remastered in the at least the Pikmin 3 style, if not the Pikmin 4 style. Pikmin 4 had just a lot of charm to it. So, Nintendo, if you're listening, if my uncle that works at Nintendo hears this, please remaster them to the Pikmin 3 or 4 art style. We're going to skip over everybody 1 2 Switch because I didn't play it and heard terrible things about it and heard it was so so, and nobody really wanted to play that game. Also, out on the same day as Pikmin 1 and 2, Pikmin 4. This story campaign on this game, Tony, if you haven't played this one, you need to play Pikmin 4. It is a fully, well, there's a co op. That's in air quotes. The biggest air quotes you've ever seen. Pikmin 4's co op is like, let's shoot pebbles at things. And it's dumb. It's lame. Do not play it. Um, but the game itself, Pikmin 4, the story is so good. And just when you think you're done with the game, there's like another game, and then you're done with that, and then there's another game. So it's kind of like three games in one because they almost repackage. I think it's Pikmin 1. Um, there's like a Pikmin 1 mode ish in the game Pikmin 4, like the full game. So it's so good. Um, and it changes some things up, adds a timer. Yeah, changes a lot. But Pikmin 4 is so good. I should stream that one too someday. F-Zero 99. It came out. It's a thing. I've never played. Played it once. Detective Pikachu Returns. Blind Spot. I feel like there's a lot of appeal in Detective Pikachu. I did like the movie. Um, but I just never got into that series. Never played it on the what was that like DS, 3DS maybe. Never played it. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Great game. Definitely a winner in my book. Probably one of the best 2D Marios since Super Mario World. Don't burn me at the stake on that one, but I really enjoyed the game. I should replay it because it's been wow 1.5 years. Wow, that's hard to believe. Pokemon, as I said before, Blind Spot, WarioWare, Move It, Blind Spot, Super Mario RPG. I love the heck out of this game on the SNES. I got to play it, preview it, review it, whatever you want to call it. I really enjoyed this game. This game is so good. I had a lot of fun with it, and it was great to be back in that land. I would love to see a true successor, Super Mario RPG 2, with the same characters in a different story that brings them all back together. Somehow, some way, some shape, some form. Nintendo, if you're listening, my uncle who works with Nintendo, if you're here, please in the chat tell me blink twice if it's coming to Switch 2. Another Code Recollection. I started this game. I should play it and finish it because it is a puzzle game that has two games in this collection. So two games for $60. Um, and I think I would enjoy it all. So maybe chat. This is one to play in stream. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Played it on the Game Boy, the original. I think they remastered it. I think it's the Game Boy one. I don't know. Blind spot. Not gonna lie, Princess Peach Showtime. I kind of want to play it. That's why it's still got the heart red here. Kind of want to play it. but don't know. Well, know for sure that I don't want to pay $60 for it. But I want to play it. It just looks fun. Looks like it could be fun. Just heard it's short. I'm not sure how short, but it's short. Endless Ocean Luminous. So I have this game, and it is a game. It is one where you go in the ocean and you take pictures of fish, and there's not much to it. It's fine. You can have a like 100 people or 50 people with you, whatever. It's fine. It just did not live up to the expectations I had. I am borrowing this game, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Kevin, if you're listening, I haven't started it yet, and I've been borrowing it from you for like what seems like a year. So I will get on that. Promise, he says as he crosses his fingers. Um, the mature games. I don't even know if I downloaded this. I forget what games are in here. I feel like club members probably played this because I think somebody opened up. Oh, oh there. Opened up Conquer or whatever. Let's see. Perfect Dark, Torok. Oh, doesn't really show much in there. Oh well. Let's move those. All right. Luigi's Mansion 2. I think this is another hidden gem. I think the Luigi's Mansion series in general is a hidden gem. If you haven't played it, totally recommend it. Um, these games are some of the best, and I have so much fun with them. Luigi's Mansion 2 suffers from pull you out of the castle or the mansions after each kind of mission syndrome, and so there's a lot of like time sink backtracking. So I think that's one thing that just to note if you are going to jump into Luigi's Mansion 2, that it does have that issue, but it's still a good game, still a great game. NES World Championship Edition. I Yeah, they're there. I have no desire to play them. Maybe they're good. Maybe they're fine. MEO, The Smiling Man. This one was that one that had like a weird marketing behind it. Um, I never got into that series, Famicom Detective Club. Maybe it's good. I don't know, but it's a blind spot for me. And we can remove that heart. Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Like I said earlier, big fan of Link's Awakening and that style, so I was glad to see it back. I feel like this game played better than Link's Awakening to a degree. I really enjoyed the puzzle mechanic of the echoes and just playing through the game. I still have some heart pieces to uncover, but I beat the game. Rolled credits on it. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Definitely need to jump back into Hyrule and um, get all the stamps and all the heart pieces and 100% it. Super Mario Party Jamboree. This one is fun. Or at least the people playing it have been having fun. This one gets voted for a lot for club time, and it's just a lot of hilariousness. I actually haven't played it yet. The guys at club and even my family have played it way more than I have. So someday I'll play. Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'd love to try it. I don't know if the Mario and Luigi kind of brothership idea, back and forth, time based jumps and mechanics and RPG style. If it's really for me, what I've seen, it's like it looks okay. Doesn't really do it for me. You know, Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer. Yeah, get it. Punch and sweat and exercise. I should get back into that regularly, honestly. The Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. You might have seen a commercial playing for this or an advertisement on Nintendo's social media uh, all the time, every day, all the days. Uh, it is a game. They remade it HD style, um, but this one's a blind spot for me. I've played the original Donkey Kong Country. I played the Returns. What was that, Wii U or Wii? I always get those mixed up. I think it was the Wii actually. I might still have it somewhere around. And then some other games coming soon that we know about: Pokemon Champions, Pokemon Legends ZA, Xenoblades Definitive Edition. That one's coming real soon at the end of the month. Um, and then Metroid Prime Beyond. So yeah, not much in terms of the future of Nintendo, but hopefully we'll learn more April 2nd, less than a month away now. But that was my recap of Nintendo first party published games. And, again, in the mix there, the ones that stood out to me were the Pikmins, the Luigi Mansions, the Mario Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild: Tears of the Kingdom. Those are some standout games for me. Horizon, Animal Crossing: New Horizons was also good. There's probably plenty of others. Those are my picks. Those are my ones that really stood out to me. Still play them. But I'll be honest, there's a lot of indie games that are near and dear to me that I'll probably talk about at another time. Maybe as the Switch wraps up and we get a Switch 2 launch, maybe I can sunset the Switch. But that's all for me for tonight. I have been streaming for a while, so I think I'm going to cut it here and I'm going to stop recording as well. So that's been Ober's recap of the Nintendo Switch library of Nintendo Switch first published games, Nintendo published games, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Unscripted, scrolling through the shop, looking at all the things. Thank you.